What's up YouTube, it's David. Now a lot of you are probably thinking, what the hell, who is this clown in my sub box? And if you go through and look back over Spontaneous Gameplay's videos, you'll probably see me probably 30, 40 at least videos back, recording on a Dazzle, playing some gun game, commentating, and I really don't know how that was considered good quality at the time or why Spontaneous Gameplay even decided to upload that. But hey, that's in the past now. I've got my new shiny Blackmagic HD capture card, and I'm here to entertain you guys as a director on this channel. So thanks very much to Spontaneous Gameplay to start off with, and here we go anyway. It's just one quick thing I've got to point out, if you see it in a second, I don't know if the gameplay actually does it, but there's some problems with theatre mode in that it does like really quick kind of meerkat on crack motions where he goes left, right, left, right, left, right, and just looks like that. I can assure you I wasn't actually doing that in the game, but that's just theatre mode problems all around really. I've been hearing reports, people that normally upload their videos to YouTube through the theatre mode isn't even working at all properly. There's a load of problems with it, like it's splitting the screen into four and the gameplay being in the top left corner and the other three corners, sorry, just being filled with random colours basically. So theatre mode isn't working out too well at the moment, and I'm really not getting all that good gameplay either. This is about one of 3 games I've played in total on Modern Warfare 3 where I've actually got a decent score that would be comparable to what I used to be able to get in Black Ops, you know, 8 out of 10 times when I was trying to go for gameplay. But nonetheless, it's still really fun. I'm enjoying the snipers more than anything, and this gun, or the L11, is going to be my first gold gun, because this gun is pro and so is the L11 sniper. So anyway, a quick bit about this gameplay. I was playing with a couple of people off my friends list, and a couple of people that had just got pulled in out of random and I'd never spoken to them before, and it turned out to be a pretty good game, so I might play with those guys again in the future. But what I really want to do for Spontaneous Gameplay here with my future videos is maybe get a couple of people off my friends list or people that I'm subscribed to on YouTube to come and do dual commentaries with me or something like that. I mean, there's people I have a real laugh with when I'm playing, so it'd be good to get some of their channels out on here, and if you guys think that's a good idea, let me know and I'll be happy to do that. So anyway, I want to get onto a little story of mine now, from the time when I just started high school. Now in England we start high school around 11, 12, the names for all the schools are just a little bit different. Before high school's primary school, which you start when you turn 4 or 5, I believe. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. Don't expect my memory to last, 14 years or something like that. 14, 15 years, along those lines. And what happened was, it was the first week of high school, so I'm 11, 12, pretty innocent kind of guy. And I don't really know what's going on in the world. I came from quite a small primary school, so I only had like 1 or 2 friends that I'd carried over from my old primary school into this new high school. So what we had was every kid in the school at that age had to do like creative classes, and they rotated the class that we had to do through like pottery, drama, what else was there? There was like music and stuff like that. And so the first week, the one I got put on was drama. So it was like theatre studies or something along those lines, where you had to act out plays or improvise, make up scripts, that kind of stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was pretty fun. The rooms we did the lessons in weren't so fun, and what the hell happened there? Do you get hit markers from shooting ballistic vest bags? I think you do, because I don't know what happened there in the gameplay at all. But anyway, back to the story. The worst things were the rooms. You had to do it in bare feet for whatever reason, which probably isn't a great idea actually, with like fungal infections for feet and stuff. Not that I ever had any, so I can't really complain about that kind of stuff. So anyway, I'm going pretty off topic there, talking about bare feet and stuff. Some people might be getting turned on by that, so I'll probably change the subject right around now to what the actual point of the story was in the first place. The teacher had divided us up into groups of 4, 2 boys, 2 girls in each group, and thinking back over it, their class must have been like quite equally set out with an equal number of girls and boys. There never seemed to be any problems with like sausage fests or anything like that, where it was 3 guys on 1 girl or even more, because we sometimes had bigger groups like 7 guys on 1 girl. It was never that. It was always really equally set out. So anyway, so first lesson of drama, and I'm in this group with obviously 2 other girls and another guy. And I'd seen this other girl around school before, you know, in the first week of school, and I thought she was really attractive, like it must have been my first high school crush or something, obviously not knowing a lot about the female species around the age of 11, but, you know, I knew my bit. I knew I was attracted to her, in a way, in a weird kind of 11-year-old way, you know how it is, I'm sure. So anyway, I'm doing my acting, and we've been assigned to just improvise and do like in a bar scene, which is kind of weird for 11-year-olds, like a pub or a bar, something like that, serving drinks and stuff. How are we meant to know how to do that at 11? We're told to improvise by the teacher. The more I think about it, the more this must have been a bad lesson with the teacher giving us tasks like that. Obviously some kind of alcoholic teacher, but hey, I won't go into that. I'm going off the point of the story again, like I do. So I'm stood serving this attractive girl like a drink or whatever it is at the time. We're acting out perfectly here. This could have won an Oscar, but one minor problem. The guy that was also in our group happened to be a bit of an idiot. It turns out he got expelled from school about 3 years later for trying to stab someone with a chisel in woodwork. I was there and had to kind of hold him off. But the point was, he was sat behind me doing nothing, because he obviously wasn't too impressed with drama studies or whatever it was we were doing at the time, and he kind of just sat down behind me and stayed there for quite a lot of the lesson. So anyway, me and this girl acting out, him sat behind me, and next thing he does, he pulls my pants down. Now in England this is called kegging, and at my school later on it turned out this was quite a serious offence and police started getting involved with it and stuff. But it only happened to be the once, thankfully, at the worst possible time, stood in front of this girl I liked with no pants on. Obviously I still had my underwear on at the time. Pretty lucky really, I could have been wearing like really loose underwear that had come down as well. But the thing was, I wasn't wearing the greatest of underwear that day. It wasn't like cool underwear, what was considered cool at the time. And she just kind of stood there and smiled, and this guy was obviously wetting himself laughing behind me, and my pants were down for what felt like about 10 minutes, when probably I pulled them up in about a quarter of a second. I was that ashamed. But anyway, I start yelling at this guy and the teacher sends us both out, and while we're outside the room he's like nearly crying, saying please don't tell, and he looked like a bit of an idiot if you ask me. That's just the way school works, I guess. Oh, showing off in front of that girl as well, maybe he liked her too, but who knows. So eventually I didn't end up telling anyone about it, but he got what he deserved in the end, because he got expelled from school for trying to stab someone with a chisel, as I said earlier. But anyway, this gameplay is kind of coming up to a close now. I'm just going to quickly say, if you feel like checking out my personal channel, it should be linked at the top in an annotation. I've noticed Spontaneous Gameplay, I've started doing that a lot recently. Obviously you don't have to, but if you've enjoyed the commentary then I encourage you, because I produce quite a lot on my own channel as well. So this is the end anyway. I look forward to speaking to you in the future. Goodbye guys. What's up YouTube, it's David. Now a lot of you are probably thinking, what the hell, who is this